Welcome to Masters of Arabia, Dragonstar against Lyrics. Hope you can hear me and everything's fine. We start with a Burmese war. Okay, feeling a bit better. And the doctor said some things that made me panic a bit less. But let's leave it at that and talk about the game here. We have Dragonstar against Lyrics, round of 16 in Masters of Arabia. Let me quickly check if my sound levels are fine. Seems good. So here we are ready to go. 5 stables for Dragonstar, 8 racks, that's a lot of racks, and some siege workshops and castles as well. On the other hand, Lyrics going for only 3 stables, no racks at all. No, there are 4 racks, but significantly less racks and more siege workshops. Thanks for the follow. Welcome to the show, Raptor. Villager count, no villager kills so far, 66, but that's a bit inefficient. 3 villagers on 1 racks there for Mr. Dragonstar. Let's take a look at the map. 2 forward goals here for Lyrics. He can still go for a re until 3 minutes. And yeah, very defensive main goal. This hill should be able to secure by Dragonstar, which would also get him this neutral gold. So yeah, I favor Dragonstar's map here by quite a bit from our first looks at it. These things are a bit annoying forward though. So yeah, but seems like Lyrics does not want to go for a re. He has 30 seconds left. Probably doesn't want to use his re on the first game already. Maida flying in with the prime sub. Thank you so much.
Keep
That's amazing. I will keep it up. 2 months already. Thank you so much, Mr. Mulder. PopCap 30 for Dragonstar here, so we are housed a bit. Made a few more racks than houses. Also going for a market. Is there a villager working on a house? I don't see a single villager working on a house. He's trying to rush the castle up though. And overall population wise, Lyrics should be shooting ahead here now. So yeah, the higher seed actually is Dragonstar, I think. Yeah, would have to look the settings up probably in between the games. We see the outpost walls here. The reasons are that palisade and stone walls are banned. So the only thing you can wall with in this tournament are buildings like outposts. Yeah, not too much development here. I think there was some villager idle time there for Lyrics. Kill all the dragons. Let's see. The chat seems to be rather in favor of Lyrics here, as far as I see. But now big fight coming up in the middle. Lyrics has the hill position there. So yeah, also good amounts of scorpions. I think the housing crisis going on at Dragonstar's base did hurt him a lot. Military numbers still looking better for Lyrics. If he can get a castle up here, he can potentially deny that gold pile there as well. Lots of idols in the base for the Indian player as well, who is trying to send out villagers here, but that castle is already underway, getting that hill that kind of secures his flank, but this should be more important, yeah, and we are moving to get a castle up there as well now. Oh, the bets aren't up. Yeah, I could open bets. That's actually a kind of good point. Let's do that. Okay, it's a bit choppy. Had problems since I came back, but yeah, there's the donation goal. So, and it's looking pretty good. So soon we could get more rent. So this won't happen again. Let me pause for a second here. Hope that it's better than... No, I don't want to design anything. I just want to open the bets. Alright. Okay. Bets are up. And let's see if it's less choppy now, which it isn't that much. I think we should get into flow soon. 10,000. Sure, are you sure, Kinky, you have that many? I think you might want to check exclamation mark muscles how many you have, because you might not have as many as you're trying to bet here. And that's why it isn't working. Now some Iron Ball coming out for Dragonstar, needs to mount up a defense here. That's a nice onager shot on the Scorpion, so I think he's able to hold this. Game can't handle that many elephants. They are beautiful. Rafay, nice to see you in the stream. And also some side attack going on here. That castle was actually stopped. Dragonstar kind of claiming that neutral gold as a really weird spot here, but should be able to control that with the castle. And yeah, Reface bet registered, and now also 2 bets on red, so you can make a lot of muscles if you bet on the teal player here. And it looks like Dragonstar is stabilizing. He is getting control of this hill here, which could potentially lead him to contesting this neutral gold here. And that castle, the elephant not going after the villager here. Is that some structure? Okay, there is a half-built outpost there blocking the way a bit. So that castle will go up. That castle will go up too. Okay, so both neutral golds are still under contention. Middle position are looking better for Lyrics. It is muscles like the thing you eat and not the part of your body. Oh, beautiful shot. That's a lot of scorpions gone down for Lyrics there. And that should be enabling Dragonstar to make a push in the middle here. So I think some people might have prematurely bet on red here and might lose a lot of muscles. Position now is favoring Dragonstar, I would say. But yeah, gold's still here. Not really under contention, but villagers are 50-34, so eco-development looking better for the Dragonstar. Already starting some farms, TCs in the back. Let's take a look at the TC numbers. We have 7 TCs against 6 TCs. So yeah, Lyrics needs to speed up his economy a bit there, adding more TCs here in the back. And yeah, it's muscles, not sussles. Forward monastery here, so we are looking at relics as well. Let's check the relic count. So far is 0-0. And the big music kind of going on here in the middle now. Bombard cannons being added. Traps are still idling for Dragonstar, who was on the hill but can't really fight that. This under the hill castle would have been better up there maybe, but this castle is giving him quite some control and mobility with the units. Castle here would also block his own scorpions a bit. Some action going on here at the left side as well. And we see a cap dram that didn't manage to get this castle down. But in the end, Lyrics should get control of that gold over there. Same also spells happening over this gold that's already being mined by Lyrics. Okay, so neutral gold wise, it does look good for Lyrics. He's not really mining his forward golds though. Has a lot on the main gold. Probably could shift them forward here to mine the insecure gold first, because Dragonstar's attack will be through the middle, it seems, even though he's kind of pushing uphill. Maybe should change the angle and attack from here a bit more. There's still 1 relic there. 1-1 on the relic count now, and we see a monk moving over here, but the relic is being guarded by an elephant. An elephant can be easily converted by the monk though, but I don't think Dragonstar will focus that many APM there, so the elephant's probably gonna get the kill here. And indeed, it does look like the elephant kicking the monk in the back feels bad, old man. But the big story is in the middle, I would say. Dragonstar now getting this castle down, thereby having an opening to go for this gold. I think Dragonstar now has the position to put a castle here. Would like to see him going for a castle on the hill there. At the moment, why are these scorpions wandering forward alone? That's not really what they're supposed to do. Guess he wants to get on the hill, but yeah, meat shield also needed there. Will lose the castle on the right side though, so he needs to make something happen through the middle rather quickly, because the sides and the neutral golds are under control of Lyrics for now. Maybe also reason not to because he has a pretty safe one there to the left, even though Dragonstar tried contesting it. That castle falling now as well, and the hill position for Dragonstar. I'm just waiting for a castle to go up here, also denying these gold piles there. So yeah, while he's getting the neutrals, he might lose the golds in his base, and these hold a bit more gold. So I think Dragonstar's still in a decent position. Also pop-wise, we have 193 to 160. So that is looking better for Dragonstar. If he loses all this army, that would change though. So let's watch the big fight here. Elephants are going up. Good masses of scorpions still for Lyrics. No onagers, but some bombard cannons are about. But he will lose his front line here. Arambai, since they got nerfed, not too amazing in the post-imp scenario anymore. And yeah, they do get eaten up by the elephants. So that's really good moment for Lyrics. He is getting the cleanup that he needed. Scorpion numbers are dwindled down a bit, but he can kill Dragonstar scorpions now. Also, there is the castle somewhat on the hill trying to go up, but it will not go up, which should give Lyrics a big advantage in this game. Now the right gold being contested, but it's almost empty anyways. So yeah, I really like the move that Lyrics sent as many villagers forward to mine this quickly before he loses the position again. Those castles aren't good anymore. I think they're worse, right? They're still viable in RM and Castle Age, but I don't think they're as amazing in Deathmatch anymore. They lost quite a bit of their attack. They hit secondary targets better, I think, now. But the nerf to attack is kind of big, and they're like much worse against siege now. They used to be good at like sniping bombard cannons, and when I tried that after the patch, I'd say didn't work too well anymore. I think that's actually a kind of big change to Burmese War. It makes it a bit less exciting, because I think the Ehrenberg gave you more options beside the elephants, and they play a bit more like Khmer now with a lot of scorpions and elephants. Which is a bit sad. Because we already have Khmer, right? Seen them being played like Khmer a lot, and that's nice fights for Dragonstar, so he managed to push the pushback back again. If you can say that. Also has two beautiful castles there now. Is denying the gold spot, so Dragonstar surely is back in it. I think there was a bit too much army here at the left side for our player from France. He got to finish that neutral gold there. Let's take a look at the relic count. 3-2 in favor of Lyrics. Makes sense, he had a little bit more map control. But yeah, the middle is really worrying if you are rooting for Lyrics. The castle being built to the back of this here, but villagers will go away. Now we're using that left angle. I'm not too sure how much that will give us Lyrics. These two golds now can be mined by Dragonstar, and that should be really big for him. Take a look at the resources. Good gold amount there, but amazing gold amount for Dragonstar. 4.5k gold in the bank, and it's only 2k almost for Lyrics. He's still taking gold somewhere. It's just his main gold. But yeah, if this is the important position, whoever will get these two golds probably should have a good shot at winning the game here. And castle does not go down. Traps were sniped, so that's kind of a big moment for Dragonstar here. Now trying to do it with the elephants, and with the help of Manipur cavalry technology, they are seemingly actually doing it. I don't know, was Manipur cavalry also changed? I think it was +8 before, right? Guys, do you know that? Well, we have some elephant raids as well from Lyrics going on. So we will not see Tato going no elephant for a castle unit combo? Probably not anymore, yeah. I mean, he might still do it, but I think it's way worse now. For those who don't know, he did that in World Cup 3. Quite famously. Don't remember against whom, but it was a Ghost Leg game if I remember correctly. Oh, sorry, there's like an ambulance running by. That's probably, you guys can probably hear that. Luckily it ain't coming for me. Not like these gold choppers for Dragonstar. That should give him the win. Whining 2 of Lyrics golds there. Lyrics needs to remass. Still raiding with elephants. Seems quite expensive to me, actually. Why not using light cavalries for that? Even losing the stone here now. Can't get that tower up. And we have some deathmatch will fight hype going on here. And we're just going down. Okay, now the tower is up. The Ehrenbai are at least good enough to clean up the villagers. Both have some added DPS unit. Ehrenbai in the back. I think they might still be good for that. Only 5 range shows, not too amazing. 15 attack and weak armor. But yeah, actually a pushback from Lyrics now. Very, very swingy, close game. Trying to get a castle up there. I think that's quite adventurous castles. There are 2 bombard cannons and a trebuchet out there for Dragonstar, who is down to 2k gold now. Can't mine any gold anymore. But I think that castle will go up, but it will also go down quite shortly after that. He needs to be repaired now. Okay, Lurix has managed good people repairing it. For now is controlling the goals, but can't take it because all his villagers are busy repairing this castle. Onager trying to look for the trap, but gets killed by Castle and Halberdier. A good amount of traps and bombard cannons here, so I think the castle is gonna fall. I think Lyrics will be a bit too late, and that should give a better position to Dragonstar again. Who's losing pop though? 150 pop only, big Q though. And yeah, slowly running out of gold though, and now that kind of both castles will probably fall in the middle. We could go back to the gold here a bit for Lyrics. Instead, the villagers are going to wood because we're actually lacking this resource, which is a bit unfortunate. 23 on wood should be okay. Now Hussar is being added. I talked about that earlier. They even get Hussar, so yeah, I think that's a better raiding unit than a battle elephant. And quite a lot less expensive for. But yeah, now Lyrics has still nobody has control of the middle right now. That's alright. He's a bit more on the hill, but there's still siege weapons here, so he cannot get any structures down there. No, I shouldn't have tapped out. The bets are already closed, green dude. Quite a while ago, actually. And we had quite some people bet as well, so it wouldn't be fair to allow you to bet now that it's looking good for Lyrics again. Who is taking control of the hill now? We have a monk going forward to heal the elephants, probably left over from collecting relics, but yeah, actually I think healing monks could be used a bit more in DM, but they're constantly fighting here, and the monks stopped healing for some reason. Constant raids though from Lyrics, so that's quite lovely. Also still has good map control. Now finally mining camps being added there and a castle. So yeah, if he gets that goal, it should look really good for our player from France. Because Dragonstar has used up his bank and is only at 140 population, while Lyrics is at 200 pop. Also these raids, farming can be very exposed here, don't have any structures in there. Big mistake from Dragonstar, I feel. And yeah. In round 1, Lyrics had a series that was a bit closer than I expected. I don't remember against whom. But yeah, he's playing really, really well this one with the better map control, and yeah, now taking his golds back. So I don't see Dragonstar holding too much here. Now finally has added a castle in the middle of his farming economy. He's at 36 farmers, whereas Lyrics is at 56. So yeah, everything is speaking for Lyrics now. That castle is slowly being trapped. We have 6 villagers repairing it, so there won't be much change there. Unless 2 more traps will arrive there, and with the safe control over his golds back now. It's always a bit of a problem, right? If you deny opponents golds but can't take them. If they take them later and use everything to defend them, then you are kind of out of the show. So I have a lonely ram there in the middle. It's still, yeah, it's also more relics for Lyrics, right? I'd like to see him add some forward buildings here around the gold. Doesn't really have too many structures around there. I think that would help him a lot at keeping that. Now also looking to do some damage at the right. That mining camp, I think there was some stone here at some point, but it is gone, dude. But yeah, that castle falls now to the left, opening up another bench of economy there, and also a way to the back again through here. Wasting quite some here, trying to get the trap. One trap will take long to take out this castle on the hill there, but this is the deadly push. And it doesn't have any scorpions with it, so the Halberdier army should do kinda okay. Fighting under the hill though. And yeah, enough halberdiers to support the elephants for lyrics to also win that fight. And I think that means this game is over, I'd say. Can speed it up a bit because I paused, so we were behind a bit. Now it's being horribly choppy though. But yeah, I don't want to miss the next one, so I'm gonna try to go to live here. More raids coming in. Yeah, if that castle falls, that would be really trouble. Dragonstar also almost out of stone now. Ooh, it's horribly choppy though. So yeah, chat, do you see a way out for Dragonstar? I don't, but maybe you can find one. More elephant raids here. Castle falling in the middle. Okay, we got the traps. But it's kind of badly cornered for Dragonstar. It's still at 160 pop, which is not too bad. And this castle did stay up, but another trap's coming there to finish it. And even the halberdiers poking away at the castle. Maybe the elephant should do the job. But they're about to kill the repair villagers, and that's quite important for the trebuchet to get it down. Maybe it needs 2 more shots with the repairs, but the repairs are getting eaten up, and so yeah, 1 more shot after this one and the castle will be gone. 75 HP, and that means Dragonstar only has this 2 castles left, so all his economy is over. The Phantom Stone was clipped by Potato. Quite a nice title on that clip. And Tipe also does not see a way out, and if Tipe doesn't see a way to hide in the corner and win a game, then I guess it's over. No wonders allowed in deathmatch tournaments as well, so yeah, Dragonstar cannot go for that. I have no clue if Burmese get bomber towers, they probably do, but they are forbidden in this tournament, so that's also not an option. No walls, no bomber towers allowed in this one. Let's check if there's a wall structure being built by Lyrics, because that's the way that Dragonstar can still win this game. I don't see any other way, but yeah. Also not lucky with Lyrics making forbidden structures here, which means I'll try to speed up again, because this game is pretty done for. And yeah, Lyrics going to the direction of what I think would be an upset. I actually check the brackets here. Masters of Arabia 2. And there's a GG call. So yeah, 1-0 for Lyrics here in the round of 16. Masters of Arabia. Well played by him. So let's take a look at the statisticos. Good KD for Lyrics as well, and economy, food economy was better for a good portion of the game. Only 2k more, I would have expected a bit more there. Also collect more gold in the end with getting neutral golds, and in the end ending up getting both his golds as well. The chat is happy because they're rooting for Lyrics, it seems. More relics in the end as well. Here you can see the timeline. Now let's try to find a game number 2, which will be home map pick for Dragonstar. So I have the brackets open, and it is Dragonstar is actually seed 6 and Lyrics is seed 11, and Maldar managed to take a game away from him in round 1. Well played, Maldar. So Maldar is probably also rooting for Lyrics here, so makes himself look better. Okay, don't see anything here, but AV2.net is always the better source, so let's look there. And indeed, they are in a Hanwha already. I need to resolve the bets and open new ones. Who bet on teal? What? Who was winning? Which color was... It was red winning, right? So yeah, red. That was also the most bets. Somebody bet on teal, which didn't even play. So yeah, try to bet on the colors that the people actually are here. Unique Steph, welcome. The best thing about DM for me is the collapsing buildings. Collapsing buildings are quite awesome indeed. So, Hanwha as the home map for Dragonstar here, starting off. 4 stable, looks pretty usual map. Not looking too nice for Dragonstar. 2 forward goals, that is kind of in the back. But yeah, also main goal forward and an annoying wood line for Lyrics. So both have not the best maps. Some hill in the middle that could threaten one of the goals of Dragonstar, though. Both neutral goals at the left side, one behind this hill and one in front of that one. So yeah, both a bit to Dragonstar's direction. So I think it's quite a balanced map overall. And yeah, build order 4, 6, 8. So pretty classic with a bit more ranges for Dragonstar, and 4, 7, 7. A little bit more barracks heavy for Lyrics, but nothing too much out of the ordinary. 4, 6, 6 being the standard build for quite some time. And yeah, rushes are coming in. Villager count still equal at 8-8. Some quite nice defense here to the right of Lyrics. Can he get villagers? 3 paladins running around the base. But yeah, way more heavier rating for Dragonstar. Anybody going for the market? I don't see it yet. Let's quickly double check. Somebody sold already. Nope. Don't see any player going for the market. There's a market, late market being placed for Dragonstar though. No market placed for Lyrics whatsoever. One more villager for Dragonstar. Military also looking better for Dragonstar. Like 21 stables, that's how I win my hand was. We had Oma trying in World Cup for 17 stables. Let's say it didn't work too well. I don't think 21 stables is an option. Maybe in a 3v3 team game is pocket, but even for that 21 should be too much. Yeah, that should be a good fight for Dragonstar now, who's also claiming the hill there in the middle. So yeah, I think it's looking really good for Dragonstar here, also having 3 villages more. Did rush a bit more, and these paladins could also deny that castle. If we're looking, we are not. Middle fights are looking good for Dragonstar, and I assume he did get the market by now. Quite some idle villagers there, but yeah, 1.4k gold from the market. The overlay is wrong. Thank you. What he can do is build some deco buildings and then surprise. What do you mean? 21 stables right at the start? No, that's not a decoy building. That's wasted building time. Yeah, good position for Dragonstar in this one. They did find the castle and did deny it going up as well. So that kind of means full map control, also looking to solidify it with a castle over here. The villager has still a while to go. But yeah, if you can hold the middle position there, they lose quite a bit though. Let's take a look at the KD, which is still better for Dragonstar, and there's a new army coming in, so don't think this retaking initiative will be effective. 3 villagers working on the castle there, and the monk trying to sneak the relic here past the army, but that will not happen. Sad. Oh, okay, we're denying these buildings now for Lyrics, I guess. That monk not moving might also fall, but the middle push still looking very good for Dragonstar. Where is Rams though? Only 3 Rams in the queue. Workshops quite far in the back. A lot of halberdiers, not much else in the queue. And adding more halberdiers, I don't know. Still a lot of gold units in the queue for Lyrics, but his main gold is under pressure. And he doesn't have too many TCs. Only 2 TCs, and I think that would be his downfall. Dragonstar wasting a lot here though. counterattack did stop a castle and a monk. But yeah, won't really get into the gold choppers here. Dragonstar doesn't completely waste on these halberdiers. Should still look good for him. No traps and only 2 rams that are going forward alone are trying to give Lyrics a way back into this game. Which is definitely not what Dragonstar wants to do. Also, castle didn't go up here at the right side. We are 200 pop though for Dragonstar and only at 130 pop for Lyrics, but he doesn't have any siege to push with. So yeah, can't really do much, but can get secure of getting the map control castles up now for him, which is quite nice. Also only 6 TCs. I'm a bit wondering that TC counts are quite low. Yeah, the Rams are actually like attacking the castles, but that should be easily stopped with the 1 token here. Yeah, big lag for siege units for Dragonstar. Otherwise, I think if he had like 4 traps here, finish the game way sooner. Time for some trappy modes, maybe. Yeah, retreating the cavalry just before the halberdiers arrive. We're on the hill for Lyrics, but they're still shooting at the pikemen, so I don't like that retreat. I think Dragonstar could have fought on there. Okay, now reinforcements are coming. So yeah, if he saw those, then probably not. But he has secured the neutral gold here towards the left now, and that is still not being taken. Looks looking to take it, but that also castle's not going up, but it's still kind of controlled by Dragonstar. Doesn't really hold too much there on the right front though. Big fights in the middle. Now we have trebuchets for Dragonstar, but the population for Lyrics is still low. 130 and really good army on the hill there now. Let me close my door a little bit. No, castle did fall, but also a lot of castles and all the TCs on the main gold did fall for Lyrics, who is still only at 62 villagers, so he can't really sustain much with that. Has some villagers in the queue, but yeah, very late eco. Feel like Dragonstar still very comfortably lead here. And TC was stopped here as well. Mining that neutral and getting those that castle up finally, probably while the Tarkans are going to raid here. And yeah, that's a pretty big Death Warrior army, also with the Rams now in front. So I think this series will be tied up 1-1. That castle falls, we can probably make a push for the main gold. Yeah, and the Rams are a bit too late and behind the lines here for Lyrics. That's not a good fight. Yeah, now we're retreating behind the Rams. But there's a lot of tokens out to hunt those. So I think this push should be able to end the game here and give Dragonstar his first victory in this set. Population now 115 only for Lyrics. Main gold is compromised. Yeah, this is over. You also potentially even lose that castle because he only has Scavengers there. But not enough attention from Dragonstar to save those Rams though. We can actually speed up and it's running smooth. That's kind of beautiful. A lot of villagers now moving forward. Where though? They are gold miners? Is there gold here? There's no gold here. Is he trying to get the stone here? Alright, there it is. Bad investment. Oh, you bet on Lyrics. Yeah, indeed. Dragonstar taking game 2, tying the series up 1-1. But now it is Lyrics home map. Going to come pretty clean victory here for Dragonstar, I have to say though. Got the market, got the position on the map, and didn't let it slip. Lyrics never really got an economy up, as you can see in this tab. Only wood he has a lot, but food difference big, gold difference is big. Even more stone for Dragonstar, who also got 3 relics, only bring you half the amount of gold in a Hunwater. So yeah, 1-1. And let me look if they're already in game 3. It was teal, right? 2-1. Oh yeah, betting on teal made sense. Betting on blue didn't make sense. Yeah, let's look at AOT.net. And they are indeed already in game 3. Lithuanian one. So monks and relics will matter even more in this match. Lyrics picking Liz. And I did change the overlay, and let's get the new bets up. There we go. Now, what? We're blue now? Okay, it's blue against teal. So don't bet on red, guys. Five stables, 7 racks for Dragonstar, no rages. 6 stables, 8 racks for Lyrics. So both are going with a lot of melee units first. Imagine they might add some Caravachers later, but maybe there's an argument about this if you want Caravachers or not. Let's see. Same villager count for both, and map-wise, again, very many forward resources for Dragonstar here. And Lyrics has a safe main goal. The others are forward as well. Neutral goals are on the hills, left and right. So kinda equal. But the hill is a bit better and easier to get for Dragonstar here, I think. But it's the same height, the highest point here and here, I think. That's one down. No, this is actually higher. Okay, that's a bit better for Lyrics then. He is on one screen. Yeah, Lyrics can get this position, but right now he's at his base losing villagers. Well, it's 10 to 10. Probably because Dragonstar has some housing crisis going on again. 44 out of 70. So better population for Dragonstar. And already Monk coming forward. Let's take a look at the relic positions. One is exactly in this corner. So there's 2, 3 on the left side. That's one that Lyrics should get. One's probably Dragonstar, it could be contested, and these ones, the relics are much nicer for Lyrics here. Let's see the first fights, already monasteries going up over here, but there is a monk from Dragonstar coming and could snatch that away. That monk is set to that relic, that is already gone though, so... Where is the monk with relic from that relic? No relics are in the monasteries yet. Well, Dragonstar is getting control of the forward hill part, while Lyrics is going for the relic here to the right. And that speed sneaked away! Relic emotes if you have them. But the pattern is following, so Lyrics is trying to look for it. Guess he can't see it. Okay, will we find the monk? That showed quickly, but he probably wasn't looking. I think the monk's getting away. Getting a bit choppy. That castle's being denied for Dragonstar. And the monk is bringing the relic away. There's one relic in here. No, that's actually a monk in there. This relic's been taken by Dragonstar as well. This relic is being guarded by Dragonstar. Wow, okay, Dragonstar is playing the relic game really nicely. And also has control over most parts of the map. Again, I think this is looking really good for Dragonstar to take Lyric's home map here. Or you should have gone something with elephants, not something with cavalry. That relic is still up for grabs, but the other relics are looking good. That one's still being denied here. And he's thinking there's a relic in there, I'm sure. But it is a monk. Wouldn't have committed that much if he knew it was just a monk. And there goes the monk. So no relic there for you to get, but you already have 3 for Dragonstar, making his units quite a bit stronger. And I think Lyrics desperately needs to add Kaiva Archers now, being out-relicked. Otherwise, his units are just worse. +7 attack against +4 attack. Doesn't really feel good, but he will get that relic and eventually should get that relic as well. Okay, it will be 3-2. Oh, nothing too spectacular, but the relic positions were better for Lyrics. So Dragonstar did a really nice job also with the sneak here. That monk is, I guess, trying to do something sneaky as well. Might convert a villager and maybe we can build some buildings there and annoy a bit. I guess they get heresy. Yeah, they get heresy. You can't convert anything. Now the monk will die to a TC. Control here looking better for Dragonstar. Also has Shrubs here. We'll get that neutral gold. Where's the other one to the right? So also somewhat controlled by Dragonstar. I would like to see him place a castle here. This attack will be defended. And that castle was stopped as well. So it's pretty close game still. But 3-2 relics already still helping a bit, I would say, for Dragonstar. So many unbuilt castles on the map. One at 97% here. Then we have another one that's being finished now, being at 60%. And still no structures from anybody on the right anymore after the monasteries they were killed. Castle here did go up, but did go up heavily damaged. Snap the trap though, so that castle will live another day. Middle control for Dragonstar now securing his forward resources. This one's still under contention, but I think that's a neutral one. And a big ladies raid from Lyrics might be a bit of a waste. 25 ladies? Oh, also going for the town center. Allied is also ignoring building armor. Does anybody know that? Why is nobody going for these resources? I guess we don't have stone in Dragonstar's case to build something there. We kind of need to defend the left. Also, nothing on the forward resources for Lyrics. So, yeah. Yeah, those guys will be lost. They did quite some damage though, it looks like. We have 87 to 80 villagers. Still a bit better for Dragonstar. But who has 29 idols, so... needs to send it back to work here, which he's doing. So most of the fighting is happening here at the left over this gold pile that Dragonstar can't really take, but he is taking the left side, right side now. I feel like we desperately need structures there, but we don't have any stone, and only 5 on stone. And we're using stone to repair this castle. Where Lurx does have the bigger army here. Now going for some raids himself. At least the TC would be nice there, maybe buy 100 stone. But yeah, that castle could be lost now, and that's stone and a gold up for grabs for Lurx then, and also an open way into the farming core, okay. So I think if Lurx can take the left side, that would be really good for him, and I feel like that's wasting army more than it's doing. The raid is looking quite effective, but Dragonstar needs more army here to defend it. Okay, some more army coming over there now. So he will probably lose the castle. Oh, why did Lurx stop shooting the castle? Okay, never mind. The ramp did the job. But yeah, traps 2 forward here. So he will lose those traps, and Dragonstar can probably stabilize a bit and retake that hill there. Still nothing going on at the right side. And that is important for Dragonstar to clean up this and get this hill back with the gold. Also could potentially do something in the middle here. Nobody's really doing much there. Dragonstar is a bit reactive still. But yeah, he doesn't need to be active. He has more relics, he has stronger units. There's still no Cavatures coming up. Lurx found out there's nothing here and is going for a mining camp. Probably it's really hard to build TCs, but you could build one here at least. Probably TCs on the hill possible, but castles on the top of the hill should be possible. Nobody has stone. Okay, Lurx bought some stone now. So he is going for the castle here. I really like that castle. I think that's quite beautiful. All the while he's going with army back to the left side. Okay, we also have some stone for Dragonstar now. I wonder if he will recastle this position, or if he will try to go for structures over here, but the castle for Lurx should go up. What's in here? Villagers. So we could use either to mine gold or better to recastle this hill here. Another lightest raid coming in. They're really raiding a lot with these expensive units. Alright, we have quite equal game now that Lurx has secured that neutral gold. I don't know, whose position do you favor? Yes. Which position would you rather play as? Dragonstar or Lurx here? Now we see the archery ranges. From Dragonstar actually. I would expect them from the player with less relics, but okay. So Lithuanian Cavatures are fully upgraded besides Parthian tactics, so they're not optimal, but yeah, besides Parthian they have everything, so they are kind of okay. And ones Lightus have a lot of relics, Halberdiers don't do too well, so archer units are a better bet at stopping them. Some attempted house walls from Lurx here did not, quite a big hole in the wall there. Through that, Dragonstar is going into raid, but there's army in the farms, so should be able to defend that. No siege. Feels just like we're wasting a lot here from Lurx's perspective. Now trying to take a fight from the hill, but Dragonstar can just go back, and he is. And yeah, Lightus with 3 relics are pretty good at clearing up Halberdiers. Now another angle dome. Still some gold there. Why isn't he taking this gold? That's like such an exposed gold. You need to take that quickly, I feel. Only 87 villagers for Lurx, so you have 135, maybe even a bit of an overboom for Dragonstar. But also an underboom for Lurx. And he's taking that gold. Still hasn't added the castle there. Has 700 gold in the bank, stone in the bank. Whereas 500 only for Lurx. And he might lose that castle. Okay, we're using something to repair. Now bringing his own traps, 3 versus 3, but yeah, that castle is safely on the hill. And Lurx just has a bigger army now, as he has less eco, but only 63 villagers. That's getting into danger zone. Very effective raids here for Dragonstar. And lost his trebuchet, so this push will be stopped. We're losing all the army there under 3 castles. Lyrics, no. Still nothing here. So yeah, that was really great for Dragonstar. He did stay, like he still has the castle and he killed all of Lyric's army there. So Lyrics is now at 91 pop. Aye, only halberdiers in the queue while we have 2k gold. Does have 50 farmers. That's not too shabby. 60 farmers for Lyrics and a big bank coming up though. So for Dragonstar, I'm sorry. So yeah, Dragonstar has a good lead now. House walls are finished. Tilting houses behind. God, is this RM? It won't work here because there's a water gap here, but the army does work cleaning this up. 1 trebuchet. Could have waited until he has more, but he's pop cap. I think 1 trebuchet is enough though. But with like 145 pop for Lyrics, it would be hard to contest the army. And he's losing more control over at the left side. Now the castle is back up on the hill there. That can take long. Traps for the defense. But he can't really fight that army. I would really like to see more traps from Dragonstar though. I think the traps can even just kill that trap. Dragonstar looking for some more raids, adding these stables there, going unnoticed by the ladies. There's also monks standing around there. And I think Dragonstar could go in and kill that army. Also repairing that trap. And there's a hit on it. Okay, now we're taking the fight. I don't know what that retreat was. Don't think that retreat was necessary. Now we're recommitting. The repatrol cost a bit there, but Dragonstar still has the superior army there. Lyrics getting cleaned up. 150 pop. Only 160 pop for Dragonstar as well though, and the castle's still up. We are getting the trebuchets down. And left side, nothing much happening. These stables are not being used. Now we're getting on the gold here. Has a forward castle there. Could be trapped down from the castle here. Would be lovely for Dragonstar, but he doesn't have any stone left. Still stone goes to this castle. The stone on the left was mined. Wonder why Lurk's not taking the stone. Okay, he's taking some gold there, and I guess he also still has stone here. 91 villagers to 120, so Lyrics has the better villager count now, but yeah, it's still a queue for Dragonstar and he has the bigger army, so it will be really hard to contest that for the man in the blue. This should be Dragonstar's game to lose now. Which would mean that, yeah, game 1 went for Lyrics and both home civs should go for Dragonstar. Rally count is 3-2 in favor of Dragonstar. As you can see here, oops. They have +7 attack than the ladies, and if there are their ladies for blue somewhere, yeah, +6 here. Also, he hasn't added any care watchers, and I think the care watchers are doing a really good job here. Now the gold and the stone under control of Dragonstar, so yeah. I think we can try to go live again a bit. Not really any fights happening. Okay, now we have a new fight. Okay, Lurks did mass up a big army here. That's less than Dragonstar's army because he's has a bit less villagers, but he does have enough food and wood. Wow, okay, pretty similar resources for both sides. But that's another dead castle and at quite a cornered position for Lyrics. I think he will lose that castle before the fight ensures, so there's no reason really to take this fight under the hill anymore. And oh, but Dragonstar's units are not fighting. What is this? Are they on stand ground? Mr. Ladies, you don't want to fight. They're still on stand ground, I feel. Are they just bugging out? Whoa, the throw by Dragonstar. That would have been the finishing fight. He might still even win it, even though his units didn't fight. Light Caravachas, Lithuanian Caravachas don't get fast in tactics. Indeed. I talked about that. They're fully upgraded besides fighting tactics. Yeah, still quite good against ladies. And, like, even though Partian is still good against Halberdiers. So. Since that's the main units you're seeing, they are a valid option. The golden back there for Dragonstar, and he ended up winning the fight even though his units stopped fighting for a while. Trying to break in even more here. Repairing houses! Lyric's really insistent on these walls, but I don't think they are big enough. I think... Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, I'm sorry. I was went out last night. It went quite long. Yeah, looking really good for Dragonstar. Drake still has gold and stone to mine there, though. Dragonstar could mine this, but doesn't have any villages on it, and is really insistent on not building a castle on that hill. Gosh, that's like so much control. Oh, also over these wood lines. Just one castle here. Or even here. Together with the army. Would be so good. We could also push from the hill. But I guess we're... why are we pushing this? Someone want to push here or the eco? Instead of like these castles that aren't doing much? Still, I don't see any momentum for Lyrics. He's just taking bad fights, engaging bit too early, and has less villagers now, could afford more army, but Dragonstar constantly is just keeping more army and taking better engagements if his units actually fight. And there we are, 2-1. Lead now, series turned on its head by the Dragonstar. You can see statistics here. Better KD for Dragonstar, took way better fights, also having one relic more. Pretty big, not only for the gold count, but also for the strength of units there. And here you can see the timeline. So it was... oh gosh, it was Teal 1. They're probably already in the next game, from how it went so far. They are. I need to take a quick break though. So let me load up into game 4 and then I'll pause and be back in a minute. But yeah, very nice, very close games. Yeah, give me 1 sec, I'll be right back. man, let's go. Bets are open for game number 4, which is a set matchup in a Franks War. Probably something that Lyrics played a bit more often, or quite more often than Dragonstar. I don't know how much Dragonstar played Deathmatch in the old days. Blocking his own main goal a bit here with their castle. 5 racks, 6 stables, and a market. Quite forward market there for Dragonstar, while we have 5-7 for Lyrics. Nothing too much out of the ordinary, and I think we're attacking an outpost wall here for Dragonstar. 5-5 villagers. No losses on both sides to the light cav. Oh, never mind. That villager should go down. So Lyrics does lose a villager here. We are red versus teal again, so that's the colors we can bet on. And yeah, some early advantage for Dragonstar already, so might be that we could see 3-1 here, but it's only one village down, so we should watch how the rush goes. 6 tables, so a bit more aggressive on this side as opposed to the 5-4 Lyrics, and the Paladins are finding... Okay, we're walling them in, but that also means some idle time. On the other hand side, there could be that villagers though. That villager going down, that village should also go down. It's not being focused, but instead we're taking this one. Alright. So yeah, now slight advantage for Lyrics. Is he losing some at home as well? Okay, 7-7. Villagers in Franks can't die quite a lot. Both having some idols as well. Constructing the outposts. That's more idle time kind of. Because they are just wall structures, you don't really want to build them. Oh, I'm sorry. I've been really bad with the overlay. Thanks for reminding me, Pion. Thanks for reminding me, Pion. I only did the pause thing away, but didn't change it. Nice to see you, Pion. Probably rooting for your clan brother Lyrics. Yeah, Dragonstar. Whoa, 2 villagers for Lyrics. Oh god, I did miss that. Sorry, he was a bit absent-minded there. But 2 villagers, that's really rough. Also, the Paladins are kind of missing the base, not doing too much damage there. Enough population space there with 3 castles as well. Lyrics is limited at 50 and doesn't have 1 villager making a house and 1 villager making a Rex. Feels bad. Feels also like a nice drag from Dragonstar here. Quite obviously, if you have drag in your name, you're doing great drags, right? Now we're building the monasteries. But yeah, the pop and the villager count should give him easy control over the hills here. Nobody used his re in this series, I believe. 2 gold mines there, kinda up for control if he gets the hill. So yeah, it's looking quite dominant for Dragonstar in this one. There was a bit of an upsetty feeling at the start of the set with Lyrics taking the Burmese war. It was a really nice game. I think the best game of the set and the closest one as well. But yeah, Hans was pretty clean by Dragonstar, and Lithuania's war was really close as well. Yeah, Lithuania's war was a really good game too. But I feel like this was decided in the rush probably. Let's see the population. So 80 military, not too bad for Lyrics, but 7 to 17 villagers means there will be a hole in his economy development. And also a bit in his map development. Now farms already being laid down for Dragonstar here, and he's taking indeed control of that hill and already has trebuchets out. Yeah, feels like the expected result in the end will happen, but let's see. Let's watch the fight. X-Men are there too though. 17 X-Men, like no X-Men for the other side, but a lot of Paladins. Lyrics is just going down straight against the hill here. Well, this amount of Paladins isn't doing too bad, but the added DPS of the X-Men in the back are really helping out, also killing the Halberdiers. So yeah, Dragonstar there with that. Let's check if somebody took the market. Maybe that could be an advantage. No, Dragonstar also the only one who collected gold so far. So yeah, will be super rough for Lyrics. Fight went a bit better than I thought for him, but still not good enough. Lyrics is comfortably losing the fight. Don't know if he can lose something comfortably, but he lost the fight. Dragonstar got the hill, and Dragonstar can deny any structures on the main gold now. Market was probably too late for Lyrics there. Let's see if something, Casey sold for 400, but that is not gonna save him. Dragonstar took the market away already, and losing castles here as well to the south. And indeed, that is it. Dragonstar does win the series. No upset. Dragonstar going through in Masters of Arabia round of 16. GG. Better KD, but the big thing is this. 36 villagers, 212. The rush from Dragonstar just killed Lyrics in the Franks. And yeah, let's take a look at the brackets together, shall we? After we gave the winners their muscles here. Alright, so that means Dragonstar will play against the winner of True and Boomstick. Am I an admin here? No, I can't. No, Coming has to do that, I guess. While Lyrics, so loser of game 16, will play against Hamza. Once again, Lyrics versus Hamza. We already had that in World Cup, which Lyrics won. So we get a rematch here, and Hamza gets a chance at revenge for Deathmatch World Cup 4 against Lyrics, while, yeah, Dragonstar is probably gonna play True, who is the clear favorite against Boomstick there. Also with Golden Pit not in the map pool. Fields, Boomstick man. Yeah, that's it. Thanks for watching the